Hey, everybody, we're back. Welcome to LOA Losers. I'm Tracy here with Lydia, and we want to thank all of you for being here and how much let you know how much we appreciate you for being here. And first, if you haven't done it already, we'd love for you to subscribe and hit that like button for sure. It helps get the message out to other people on YouTube because YouTube uses algorithms and that's part of the algorithms. So, for those of you that may be listening for the first time, I know several of you have been on many times. What is an LOA loser? An LOA loser is anyone that is applying the laws of attraction, probably been doing it for a long time, and to create an extraordinary life, of course. And either one, you're just not happy or getting the results that you want, or two, you may be still living just the same old caca. Nothing has changed. So Lydia and I are explore from our own experiences and journey the faux pas and tendencies of an LOA loser and what has not and has worked for us. And we're hoping that it'll assist our listeners, you, to begin to create and experience the life of your choosing and maybe close the gap so you don't have to go through as much as we did. So today's topic is going to be about why do we really want what we want, Lydia?
It is. Why? Why? Why do we want what we want? What's the reason? Is it because it is an inspired action from the heart? Or is it just because society or our parents, our partners, or whatever it's in our head that we want that? Why? Because honestly, that's the most important question to answer when we are in this path of creating, manifesting consciously, more consciously, not only by default. So it is a very good question to answer, and the topic showed up today because I've been reflecting on that in the past days, and I was in this conversation this morning in which I was like, I would love to experience this. And the person was like, why? And I was like, how is that going to make you feel? And then I was like, well, it's going to make me feel fantastic. Okay. And why do you want that specifically? And I was like, blanked. I was blanked. I don't know why.
Maybe, Lydia, I mean, honestly, throw this out there, but one of the reasons why you may want what you want, or maybe a lot of people, is because right now you believe that it would just make you feel better.
Absolutely. And that is a truth, because we think it's gonna make us feel better. Now, why? And that's the belief. And that's when Bashar says, explore your beliefs. Why? What's in there? And then when you explore the belief, because I think or believe is going to give me more money, right? Or I'm going to feel successful, or I'm going to feel more secure, or I'm going to feel more
freedom,
more freedom.
Yeah, get to do what I want more with money. Something.
Person ask, okay, what you want is freedom, expansion, feeling more secure, feeling more confident. So what if I told you that instead of experiencing this, let's call it A experience, you experience B experience? And I was like, and he was like, are you going to feel the same? And I was like, no. So that helped me to discern why do I want what I want? Why do I want A instead of B? And I'm gonna give another example. It is not mine, but it's recently I've been noticing this. It is from someone that this person, it is so fixated in having a love relationship with another person, right? So let's call the person, it is called, the person A wants to have a love relationship with person B. And person B is like not available because it's like person B expresses that cares about person A, but not in a romantic way. And person A is like so frustrated, and she is like, why? I want him. And I've been guiding this person like, well, what you want is the feeling, the emotion to be in love, to be in a relationship. But if this person B, is not available, do not get attached to the outcome. Why do you want him on the first place? And she's like, because he makes me feel these amazing emotions. Well, it is not only him, right? You contain those emotions. So I am sharing this example with you and with our beautiful audience so we can explore, because we know we are not supposed, or the advice is not supposed, we're not supposed to be attached to a specific outcome. In this example, is to the subject B, right?
Mm-hmm.
What this person, a person, wants is to feel the feeling, the emotion of being in love.
Right. They're using him as an excuse.
Right?
To feel that way.
Exactly. Exactly.
And then putting all the responsibility on him, that it's him that makes her feel that way.
When it is not.
Yes, I understand.
Right? So when we start like answering that question, why him, or why that project, or why that trip, or why that specific house, or why that amount of money on the bank, or why that specific car, why do you want that?
I think that's a good thing to ask, because like what I noticed the other day was pointed out to me, audience, was that because I would like to live in a different place. I'd like a different living, and I wasn't asking why, but we kind of got to the why, because I don't like where I'm living now. That's what was coming up. So of course I want that, because this isn't working out, and it was interesting because I already knew this, but sometimes we all have to be reminded, right? LOA losers. It's like that. I need to start focusing again on making this my home and appreciating this as if it was already the place that I want. I would like something different, but they brought the attention to me again that I'm focusing on all the reasons why I want the other places, because I don't want this place. And then you've got that twisted, mixed stories. It's like, I think best example, I know Bashar has used something about frequencies, and I know, but Abraham has used this to, like, you know, you've got the radio station and you've got two stations playing at once. And, you know, law of attraction is going to give you the mixed bag of it's going to match both songs, the song playing on that station and the song playing on this station. And so it is important to ask why, because I think too that when you ask why, you get so much, like Lydia was explaining, you get so much clarity. So then you can get on the one station. And so, for me, it reminded me that, oh, yes, I have been doing that, and doing that so much that they brought up, they said, I bet that you don't even do certain things to your house because you're like, why? Because I'm going to move anyway. And I was like, they got me on that one.
Yeah.
Because there are so many things that I hadn't done because I'm like, why? I'm not staying here. And so it's good to know the why, because, and so, yeah, my why was because I think I'll feel better somewhere else. And I went through the whys too, also about, because I want more light, I want more windows, I want more space. But in the meantime, I'm going to tell everybody I have started doing this like home thing, and I've been cleaning up things, and I've been making things like, I'm going to make this like the home that I want.
That's beautiful.
You know?
Yeah.
And so that why thing is very important. And the same thing with relationships and health. It's like, why do you want it? You know, and mostly we want things because we think we're going to feel a lot better when we get there, or there's some things we don't like. So we want, of course, something different, but we're still focused on what we don't have or what we don't like about where we're at.
Yeah. And that's why Abraham Hicks, they say, you cannot get there from there. Yeah. Because if we are in this state of being in which we are, in a sense, if we turn around and we are like, I'm going to put it that way, rejecting where we are in our physical space, to follow your example, well, you cannot get there from there, because that's a frequency like rejection. I don't like here. I don't like here. I don't like here. I'm not going to stay here. And we can stay in that loop. And as you say, it applies on everything, relationship. Someone said like, I've heard like during this week, I'm meeting some guys, okay? This person was saying, and then, but this guy is like, it is not there yet. It's like, I like him, but it is not there yet. Well, it is not. And then she was saying like, I'm waiting for this guy to be the version that I want. And I was like reflecting about what she was saying. And I was like, well, if right now he's not what you want, what are you waiting for him to be what he's not right now? In the first place, you are perceiving that he's not what you want. Why do you insist on that? Why do you want what you say you want? Mm-hmm. Right? So the answers, beautiful audience, that you're going to get when you sincerely, honestly answer the why do you want what you want. And please be very honest, because when we are in this journey of law of attraction, Abraham Hicks, Bashar, whatever is
lots
your
of
teacher,
teachers,
right?
Yes.
Whomever is your teacher is like, we tend to answer what we've been learning. So the more, because I can assure you, if you're an Abraham Hicks follower, you're going to say, because the way that I'm going to feel when I get there. No. Be yourself. in this very moment. That's the invitation. It's like, okay, why do I want what I want? I want that person because I feel that man or woman is gonna make me happy. Because perhaps you can know that no one is there to make you happy, that happiness is within you. But when you stay true to yourself and you put it on a paper, and then you see that that's the belief, that you are still believing that someone is going to make you happy, that's something to explore. Or why do I want that job or that house? And just as you, that's beautiful. The example that you share, Tracy, it is so, so beautiful. Please, beautiful audience, please listen to that example again, because what Tracy is sharing, and I can assure you that physical reality for you is going to shift beautifully, more beautiful. Because the moment that we embrace the now, that we embrace our partner, that we are perceiving him or her as a whole, as the perfect version, or our house, or our cars, or our daughters, sons, bodies, exactly, or bank accounts, right?
Yes.
That is a key, right?
Right.
This is very powerful.
Yes. And I never thought about it in that way too, of asking, why do I want what I want? Except that, like you said, for those people that listen to Abraham, it's because I'm going to feel better. And I have to say that too. It's like, even Bashar would say, yeah, of course you're going to prefer things that you think are going to make you feel better. But I guess the reminder to everyone as we close this up is that you can't, you think you're going to feel better when you get there. I know they say you can't get there until you feel better, but there are some of us that take the action and we get there anyway. And you will take the baggage with you, and everything you didn't like about whatever that person or your body or your house, like we use today, it's like it'll show up again. So be clear on, ask yourself, why do I want what I want, and get really clarity on that, like Lydia said. So one, you're going to feel better in the moment, you get clarity on that. And secondly, we don't want you taking any of the baggage with you.
Like, exactly. Expansion, new experiences, learning the lesson. This is the lesson to learn. Yeah. And then we're going to move on. We're going to expand.
Yeah. For those of you that are saying, I'm living the same old caca, it's probably because you're picking up or you're creating things and you're think, oh, it's different. And they're finally getting what I want, but you didn't do the clearing, and you actually just created a new space to re-experience again what you were experiencing before. And that sucks. I can tell you that right now. I've done that so many times. Oh my God. It's like
yeah, but thanks to that, we can share this with our beautiful audience.
So we're letting you know.
Stop. Right?
Yes. So do you have anything else to say today to Lydia to wrap this thing up?
I feel this is a powerful conversation. It is a powerful topic. That's the invitation for you, beautiful audience, to really start accepting the reality, accepting yourself, accepting your beliefs. And from there, you can get there.
Yes, you can. Woohoo!
Yes.
So thank you, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe and like. We love all of you. Let's hear it for LOA Loozers. Ciao for now.
Ciao for now.